Welcome, adventurous listeners. Buckle up for a spine-tingling saga I'm dubbing The House of Silence. Picture this picturesque village in northern Greece, circa 1995. Serene, almost idyllic, but lurking at the outskirts is a decrepit mansion, inherited by the mysterious Stergiou family. Their household? Father, a mother, and two kids ensconced in a house steeped in tales that could chill the bravest soul. And trust me, it's not your ordinary ghost story.
Oh wow, wait. So is this one of those haunted house situations? I mean, whispers? That sounds super creepy. Were the locals, really superstitious about it?
Absolutely! The locals were all but convinced that something was terribly amiss. They exchanged hushed tales of previous residents who met untimely fates, or just vanished into thin air. The Stergiou family, however, brushed it off as mere gossip. But then, one fateful night, things took a chilling turn.
Bizarre is definitely the word. So doors and windows just, opened by themselves? How did they, even explain that? Was it the wind or just sheer freakiness?
Right? At first they thought, it's just the wind. You know that classic rationalization we all cling to? But things escalated when their darling little girl, Eleni, sweet as pie, started hearing those very whispers. Imagine being a parent and hearing your child say such things. They initially dismissed it as her imagination. But then, they began to hear them too.
Oh man, that's, unsettling. But what did these whispers even say? Did they just sound spooky, or was there actual content to it? Like a scary message or something?
Fantastic question. The whispers were vague, akin to echoes of lost thoughts, haunting the walls beside her bed. But it took a horrifying turn when one night, the mother woke to check on the kids, and Eleni's bed was empty. Can you imagine the sheer panic? No sign of forced entry, just empty sheets. It sent chills racing down my spine as I read that.
Whoa, that's terrifying. And, did they ever find her? I mean, what happened next?
Unfortunately, no, tragically so. After an exhaustive police investigation, all they found were deep scratches etched into the wall near her bed, almost like someone had been desperately trying to hold on, a ghostly testament to her fear. And here's the kicker. After her disappearance, the Stergiou family quickly packed up and fled. The house just sat there, left to decay, an eerie relic that no one dared approach afterward.
That, is just heartbreaking and eerie. Do people still, go near the house? Is it a haunted tourist attraction now?
Surprisingly, yes. Those brave, or foolish, enough to venture close claim to still hear the whispers echoes of little Eleni reaching out for help. They say if you stand there on a silent night, you might even hear her faint voice softly pleading, "Help me, I'm still here." Isn't that haunting? It's as if the very house has absorbed the sorrow and now stands as a sentinel of whispered secrets.
Oh man, that's some heavy stuff. Can you imagine being in that scenario? I'd be totally freaked out just standing there. What about those daredevils who do go? Are they searching for a thrill? Or, trying to find closure?
Exactly. It's likely a mix of both, I'd wager. Some are out to confront their fears while others are simply curious, like modern-day ghost hunters on a quest for chills. It's fascinating how a location can embody such profound sorrow, serving as a bridge to the past. It's like it reflects how deeply history can etch itself into a space.
Wow, that's deep. It's kind of like how people are drawn to tragic love stories, right? Not that we want that to happen, but the mystery just pulls you in?
Exactly. There's a strange allure to the tragic, almost as if our hearts seek understanding, or maybe even a way to connect with those lost to time. It can make places incredibly powerful, can't it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, people will pay to visit haunted spots like that, right? Is there a whole market for that now? Laughs. It's just wild to think about.